Thursday morning. We're not working. It rained probably for at least 5 or 6 hours throughout the night. I mean, it was pouring down, raining at 10 o'clock last night, 9 o'clock, all the way to at least 4 or 5 this morning. So we're not able to work today, but that's okay. I got something a little bit different we're gonna do today. Let me catch my breath. So I don't know if I mentioned it the other day, but they're fixing to have an auction up here. It's going to be it's an estate sale, and they turn it over to an auction company, and there's a lot of equipment and stuff out there. So I'm going to get video of that, and there's a lot of equipment there. And it ain't a Ritchie Brothers or nothing, but it's a mini Ritchie Brothers type auction. So I'm just going to go up there. Me and one of my customers, we're thinking about maybe buying a mini excavator if we can find a deal, or I don't really see no point in buying a skid steer right now because I got one, right? And I don't want to buy another used skid steer. But anything you buy at an auction, well, yeah, it's going to have its problems too. If I buy a skid steer, it's going to be brand new with a warranty. But we may buy a Mini-X. They got a couple of them up there, and then they got a lot of little stuff like skid steer attachments. But I wasn't able. I went up there the other day. I didn't post a video, but they wouldn't let me in the gate, and it's at an estate, a big estate. And so one of my customers and I, we want to maybe buy something or a couple of things or whatever. We don't know. We just got to go. We're gonna go look. But from the road, you can see a lot of equipment. They got a Bobcat. They got a couple of Bobcat skid steers up there. They got a brand new Kubota and a brand new Deere. I think a 332 track skid steer. But see, the thing about it is, with the skid steers, they're going to be more money than what we're wanting to spend. We're not trying to spend $80,000 or nothing, but we'll spend 30, 35. I don't know, and that ain't a lot of money in equipment world. But my thinking is, we want to try to just see what they got, man, right? And determine the value. Now, the auction is not until Saturday, and it's going to go throughout the weekend. But today and tomorrow, they're giving everybody an opportunity to go look at everything. So I'm going to take the video camera along, and I'm going to try to get all the pertinent details of everything that I need to get. I have registered with them, so I can actually bid on the stuff. So it's something that's been in the works for a month now. I haven't mentioned it too tough on the channel. Excuse me, because I didn't really, I didn't know if I'd be interested in going up there and looking at it, because at first I only had like 1 or 2 pieces of equipment. Now they got a whole boatload of equipment up there, and you can see it from the road as you ride by. You just can't get through the gate, and it's a big estate. It's a big residential home and a big plot of property. I've never bought anything from an auction. I bought stuff from other people that have bought it from an auction, but I've never went to an auction and actually bidded on something and bought it. Never. Because I never really, well, it's scary, right? But my thinking is, what me and my buddy are thinking about is, we need to buy some things. Well, it'll help out on the taxes this year for me and him. And it'll also, we might be able to make a profit on some of this stuff. I don't know. I'll just have to see. Now, any big thing we probably wouldn't try to make a profit on. Like if we somehow, some way figure out and get one of those mini excavators up there, we're probably going to keep it, and I'll keep it for the business. But we're not going in thinking like that. We're going in trying to make money on other stuff. So, but you never know, right? So they got a bunch of attachments, and for the skid steer, and from what I see online, they got a lot of them, and they're on the crate and everything. So if I can get like a trencher, you know, a big boy trencher for $3 grand, right? And they got 4 of them, and I can get all 4 of them for, I don't know, 10 grand or whatever, then that would be something that we would buy, because I know I can get $5K each for them, and we can make $2,000 profit on each one. And $5K for a trencher, of course, it's got to be what it's got to be, but I don't know. We'll just have to look, you know. And online, they don't have everything that I see up on the hill over here. So we're gonna ride over there and look. Enough yippee yapping about it. So I'm here, and we're gonna just walk through. Let's walk through some of these attachments right here first. These right here are fork extensions for forks. So that's pretty cool, that thing. I wonder what they go for. Okay. These are tack plates. Now, I bought one of these one time off the internet for $100. So, but you can build an attachment for that. Yeah, these are the solid ones here. This is yeah, that's a hitch one right there. Now you start getting into some cool stuff. Okay, there's a trencher. Now I've often thought about one of these, but I heard they're not that great because you can't get good hard angles on it. Or how does that work? Does it have a hydraulic? How does it? That thing doesn't even have a hydraulic on it, dude.
You're not in the Toyota, are you?
No, sir. So this is see, that might be a little big for my bobcat. That's huge, man. And you got, wow. See, you can tell this thing has not been used. Look at that. See, it's cool though. This looks brand new. See, this is the kind of thing that, I mean, these things right here, this probably retails for $8,000 or so. That's big too, man. It's funny that these things don't have a name on. What name brand is this? You know, Tack Auction House don't tell me nothing. This thing's brand new though. This would be something cool to own, to have for the business. And see, all these grapple buckets, these are not the same type of grapple buckets that I have. The only one that would even compare is this demo bucket right here. This is an actual demo bucket. But see, all these right here, these things, you can get these things right here brand new, less than $3,000, brand new. But I noticed they don't have any. That's a Maxim. This one's pretty cool, but see, the metal's so thin, I'll bend that crap. I don't really see any. Look at the small hydraulic lines. That's how you can tell too. When you get over to the bigger attachments, they got big hydraulic lines. These things right here, I've been the shit out of that, man. And I don't know, but this is the kind of thing that we were looking at, and there's really not that much stuff here. Let's get up in here and check this one out. That ain't right. Only 147 hours on this thing? Is that right? Wow. $352 hours on this. Is that right, man? I guess it could be. So they got these trailers. These trailers are pretty big, but you're not gonna find, like, this trailer right here needs a floor, right? I could definitely replace the floor. That ain't a problem. But what we got here, we got 3,500 pound axles. It's not worthy of me anyway. But the floor's gone. So if they got if they get $2,000 for this thing, I think that'll be good. Yeah, I gotta say, y'all, I'm a little bit disappointed about what all they have here. Obviously stuff like this is farm stuff, you know. Now here's a rig. Looks like a pressure washing rig. So fuel tanks. Wow, that's a big tractor right there. So the best thing to do is to get the lot numbers on these, so I can I just want to monitor on them. I don't know that we would want to buy anything because everything's got so many hours on it. So this is a Tootsie, right? And it is pretty nice. Let's see. $2,182 hours on it. Is that a lot of hours for this? I don't know. Wow. Figure out what you can do with it, you know. I got a few little jobs, probably $10,000 worth of work I could do with one of these machines. So, but I've never owned one, so I don't really know. I know there's a lot that you can do with them though, you know. And the auction is not the, you get burned in one of these if you don't watch out.
That's what you do.
Yeah, you gotta be real careful. How many hours are on this one? Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
See a lot of new stuff like that. That's new.
How many hours are on this thing? See, I don't even see an hour meter on this one.
Good luck, Woody.
Yeah, you too, sir. So where would the hour meter be, y'all? Do y'all see that anywhere? Am I missing something? Cat. It's got to have an hour meter somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where though. This machine looks like it's been pretty well used. Let's see how big it is. I've heard some good things about these machines. And what is this? IHI 35N. See how many hours are on it. 1,000 hours on it. 3,100 hours on it. See, you have to know a lot about equipment in order not to get burned. See, I don't know what a machine like this is worth. But there's the model number right there. Okay, so looks like they got an extra bucket with that one. There's no thumb on none of these, y'all. See, the thumb is pretty important from what I hear and what I read. You know, to get a mini excavator without a thumb. Yeah. Now this little baby right here. I wonder how many hours are on it. How many hours are on it? 3,500 hours on it though. Man. I don't know, dude. I'd be scared, man. Yeah. It looked brand new. It don't look brand new, but so. Now we know this deer right here is going to be a fortune. This 325G. Oh my God, dude, it's huge. And it looks brand new. Trying to get y'all some good footage. I want to see how many hours are on it. It's got a key in it. And it doesn't have the automatic. Does it? I don't think it does. That doesn't look automatic. Yeah. And I don't know, is that, wow. I didn't realize it's supposed to be like that. I thought that was loose. Man, it's got a lot of space in it too. So many hours are on it. Backup camera works. Is that 271 hours? No way. 271 hours on this machine, y'all. Wow. Yeah. And then you got the Bobcat, y'all. The T300. Maybe some of you guys can tell me a little bit about this machine. What are these mini hydraulic things for? Couplers for? They got the same thing on the other side too. This is just like mine. It's bigger. It's significantly bigger. And the good thing about this one, unlike mine or a lot of Bobcat machines, is they got the fuel port on the outside on the other side, and they got the hydraulic port on the other side and the diesel on this side. But I'm curious as to what these are for. They got on both sides. Is that for some kind of rear attachment or something? Okay, moving right along. So here's the SVL 75. Now this is the one that they were trying to sell me from the dealer last week, Kubota dealer. It's significantly bigger than mine as far as, you know, the frame of the machine, the tracks and everything. I don't know how many hours are on it. Let me see. It doesn't have a key, so I guess you can't turn it on. That's an S770 right there enclosed. But you see how the bucket's got to be all the way down to open that up? If you pick that bucket up any, then this door won't open. And then look, when the door opens, look y'all, you're right up against that. So if you're inside it, you have to, I mean, it's just not, I don't particularly like this model. You know, I don't well, I'm not gonna buy one with tires anyway. I don't care what kind of tires they got on them. Not for what I do right now. So there's an old New Holland. That's an old one too. What's this stuff? This stuff probably goes with that. So this New Holland is the L228. Then you got the cat here. I don't know what that is, but see, that's too big for anything that I would want. And then look, y'all, look at all the trucks they got. Wow, isn't that crazy, man? Let's do a sum up here. Okay, I mean, I don't think this machine right here is gonna fetch more than 20 grand. I might be wrong, but I don't know how many hours are on it. I don't think this is gonna fetch more than 20 grand either. Let's start with the track machines. So, yeah. I think you'd be doing good to get 20 out of the wheel machines here. It's just my thinking, I don't know. Then on this Kubota here, it's pretty new. 50 or 60,000 probably.
Yeah.
Now the Bobcat here, I don't know.
That's what I want.
Bobcat looks like it's got a lot of hours on it. I don't know exactly how many. 6,300 hours.
Good.
Ooh. 10 grand. That's a lot of hours, man.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I'll probably stay away from that one.
All right. Bye-bye. Love you.
Yeah. I mean, I think they'd be lucky to get 10 grand for that. Not more than 15. That's a lot of hours. Now this John Deere, this is gonna be the most valuable one here. It's only got a few hundred hours on it. That's brand new. You're talking about 60,000 minimum. That's my thinking. Now on this SY1C, I don't know what they're valued at. It's pretty small, but you could dig a lot with it. I don't know what they're valued at, but you could probably get a brand new one like this for less than 40. I might be wrong. And then you getting on up there when you get onto these. These are pretty expensive, I think.
You get any of these mini excavators for less than 30 grand. You know, you're doing pretty good. This one right here, Kamatusi or whatever. I don't know what its retails for, but I'd say the auction will probably get 25,000 for it or something like that. I might be wrong. I'm just, you know, and I'm just guessing, y'all. So, you know, I got a disclaimer right here. I don't know anything about this stuff, but this is how I learn, right? I don't know anything about these mini extras, but the skid steers do not look like they're worthy of. You know, and if you get one for 5 grand, it's worthy, man. What the hell is this? Oh, that's a sidewinder mower where you hook it on and you can do a pond bank with it, I think, right? Yeah, that's what that is. So you hook the skid steer or whatever it is. There's my board right there to that. Wow, that's pretty cool. No, that's a big no right there, y'all. Now, just a little backstory. He built this himself. This is one of a kind, this big trailer thing here. They said that he spent $5 million on it, and he was an inventor, so he did a lot of stuff that's outside you're not going to see anywhere else, you know. But $5 million for this contraption here, and I don't know if they're letting people go in it or not. I would love to go up in there and just look at it, man. It would be so cool, but you don't want to get nothing all nasty either. This thing's so big, it's got, just to kind of show y'all how big it is. Isn't that crazy, man? Wow. And this must be the truck he pulls it with. F-750 right there. Wow. That's a freaking truck right there. And they said that this thing, you can put a vehicle in the lower part. Oh my God, look at that. Wow, man. That's a ramp that opens up that way. Drainage here for in case. Oh my Lord, this thing is freaking awesome. He was saying, so this is a ramp.